we on the air?
Yeah. And now, coming to you live from Van Horn, Texas, this is What's Up Van Horn. And here are your hosts, DJ Rewind and Chris the Chief Herrera.
What's up, Van Horn? What's up? What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing this morning? How you doing today, Chris?
Oh, I'm a little tired.
Yeah, you look tired, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting there, though. We've got some help now at the restaurant, so just give me about another week. And I just want to apologize to everyone out there. Today I'm not at the top of my game.
He's not okay, so let's start off what's going on in the life of Chris Herrera today?
Chris, well, there's a lot going on. No, what I've been trying to do is, everyone, I work at the hotel El Capitan, the restaurant, and right now I'm just trying to get into.
Which, by the way, they told me that you're really doing a phenomenal job.
Yes.
So I mean,
I had the other day we had a couple of guests come in. And I was in the back, and I was just getting stuff prepped in or whatever. And they, Meme and Debbie, they want to meet the new chef because they heard from someone else that there was a new chef.
You need to get the whole uniform. You need to get the whole uniform with the little hat, like on Ratatouille.
Oh.
So and with the whole white button thing coming down, so you can kind of look like Gordon Ramsay. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah. Well, I just can't do it, because I'm not proper trained or whatever. And you know how
does that really matter?
You know what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can buy them uniforms anywhere.
Yeah, there's
not anywhere, but I'm pretty. Yeah, there's a store for it.
There's also a magazine.
Yeah. So
yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. I can't. I've seen people who shouldn't even be in the kitchen wearing those things. In my first 3 days that I worked there, the chef that was there, she had me wear on that hat, the thing, and that goes to the side.
Yeah.
And my mom, as soon as I put it on, you see my mom just
make a face,
and I just looked at her. I was like, "Shut up! Don't say anything."
That's funny.
I go. Once she leaves, I go. This hat's coming off, and I'm putting my hat on. So.
But I mean, that'd be good because then if the guests say, can I see the chef or can I meet the chef, then they can take you out there. You can do your whole proper thing. It gives a little touch of class to the place.
Yeah, well, that's to come in the future. I got to go through the magazine. I got to look at my colors.
How rainbow colored?
No. Okay, I'm not that fucking flaming.
So, we got homecoming week this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Homecoming. Oh my gosh, 2013. I graduated 10 years ago.
That's more than I've graduated longer ago than that.
Oh, but you know what? No, do me a favor. Read out the things that they got going on.
Okay, guys. So check this out. Me and my girlfriend had a discussion this morning about this because we didn't understand it. Okay. Apparently they got if you're from Van Horn, everybody knows that during homecoming week they got every day has its own theme, right? And let me read off the list. Okay, today was Hats Off to Eagles Day. Tomorrow is Neon and Duct Tape Tornado Day. Wednesday will be Honor Our Superhero Eagles with Superhero Day. Thursday is the Class Colors, and of course Friday has always been Spirit Day. That's the day you wear Van Horn Eagle stuff. Okay, my biggest deal was today, right? It says Hats Off Day. So I mean, I understand I guess you're tipping your hat to them or whatever, but when you say hats off, that kind of tells me you shouldn't be wearing a hat.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the rules too when you.
Well, but what I'm saying, they make an exception for that day, and I understand that, but they should just call it Hat Day. Let your kid wear your favorite hat.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's not the first time the interpretation was wrong, because I remember when I was buying school supplies for my daughter. Right? They had, I don't know how. Check this out. The first item on there was a box of Kleenex. The second item was 2 boxes of tissue paper.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was confused about that. I'm like, wouldn't Kleenex be the exact same thing?
Tissue paper. Yeah, seriously.
So what I did, I was in El Paso at the time, and I called the office, and I was like, can you please explain to me the difference between tissue paper and Kleenex? They put me on hold. Apparently,
they don't know either.
They don't know either.
Wow, and these are the people that are running our schools.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was like, okay, anyways. But, okay, this brings me to tomorrow. Neon and duct tape tornillo day. So, I called in today, again, and I wondered, what is a neon and duct tape tornillo day? They explained to me, have you seen, the duct tape they're selling at the dollar store? And I have.
Yeah.
Now apparently duct tape comes in other colors besides gray and black.
Yeah.
They
put
designs.
They have designs like Hello Kitty and all that stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess who knew that duct tape could be so exciting?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see Mexicans fixing with like duct tape of Spider-Man and the Mexican flag.
I like Velcro.
So, anyways, check this out. This is what I was really tripped out on it because. Hold on. I was really tripped out at it because I'm like, what do we do? And they're like, well, you can make jewelry with it. You can do whatever you want. Get creative. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But, okay. And then this is the next 3 that really kind of threw me off. Okay. It was on the little, I guess, syllabus you could say they gave us. It says character day for t-shirts, and then the following day is class colors day. Wear a t-shirt of your class color, and then of course spirit day. So that tells me the next 3 days, which will be not next 3 days, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday consist of wearing a certain shirt, which is fine with me. But for one, I don't know what color my daughter's class is, or what her class color is.
Yeah, we didn't have all that stuff. And
can you imagine? So does that mean that from pre-K to 12th grade, that's 14 grades?
There's a color.
There's a color for each individual class, or is it just a? I mean, there's no clear interpretation of it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I don't understand it. So if anybody could kind of shed light on this, please call us.
Let's see what themes did we have?
I remember what we had. By the way, if you need to call us, it's 915-588-9722. We're taking live calls just on this subject or any subject you want to talk about. Please just let us know. We had 80s Day, which made sense.
That was fun. 80s Day.
Or like 70s Day. Everybody
dressed
in like 70s.
I remember Pat Cuevas. I mean, she went all out. I remember she had like the little
afro.
Yeah. The bell bottoms. And I mean, that was awesome. We had 80s Day. We had the crisscross dress.
Yeah,
day.
The crisscross dress where guys dress like girls and girls dress like guys, which I probably is a little more common now than it was back then.
Well, let me tell you one thing. I did it one day. I did it for one day. I think it was my senior year. My junior year. I did it for one day. And
speaking of Chris in high school,
yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that anymore. Like, it was funny because I had this dress on and I'm all just sitting down, like I'm all, what's going on, like and I'm like, oh shit, like I have like my shorts showing. So I'm like, yeah, that's the first and last time I'm going to do that. And
exclusively here on What's Up, Van Horn, we have a picture of Chris in high school.
It's bad.
So if you can see this bad picture here, on the top left-hand corner,
I have a fro.
There is a picture of Chris right there. So I think that's pretty funny. We just kind of threw that in.
Miss me.
No, that was really funny. When I saw this picture, I was like, I have to kind of put it on.
No, that's horrible.
So. But anyways, so here's the kind of schedule of events that got going on. Thursday, of course, will be the parade, which the homecoming parade.
Yeah,
and
exciting.
Yeah, I really hope they got good floats this year. Our homecoming was crazy. Okay, our homecoming. Let me tell you a story about our homecoming. Okay. Our homecoming consisted. See, back then, I guess nowadays they only let the seniors build the bonfire on that certain day.
That was fun.
Well, see,
we
it wasn't
out of school early.
It wasn't like that for us.
Oh.
For us, we started Monday. All seniors got off around noon for that homecoming week. So starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, everybody got off like at noon as seniors, so we could go build the bonfire. But we had such a huge rivalry with a class of 95. See, we had apparently they tried to SWAT us and stuff like that, and it got real bad. Anyways, a couple of our representatives, I guess you could say, from our class, they decided to burn the seniors' bonfire on a Wednesday.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, they burned it on a Wednesday. So there's a bonfire going up. Nobody's out there. It's going up in flames on a Wednesday.
You know what? But they rallied together and built that shit up.
Well, yeah, it wasn't very big, but yeah, but they I guess they got back the next day and they built it, and so that was a little bit of class rivalry between our freshmen and those seniors. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
And then so what ended up happening was that when we built our bonfire, you know, we ended up kind of sleeping outside because we had heard rumors.
Yeah.
We had heard rumors that they were gonna come back and try to burn our bonfire. So we ended up all our class was sleeping, which turned out to be just like a big party, anyways. Yeah,
unsupervised.
Yeah, unsupervised. and if nobody knows, the bonfire, our bonfire was like where the baseball field used to be. Yeah, I don't know where the baseball field is now.
Where are they gonna have it at this year?
I don't know. They've had it out there by the.
It says it's out of town. It's not really specific on the thing. Was not
outside of town.
Outside of town.
It says the bonfire will be held immediately after the pep rally outside of town, which is Thursday, by the way. So I'm thinking it's gonna be out there by the cotton gin, where the old cotton gin used to be. Yeah,
right.
So everybody knows
where the
if you're like our age, you know where the cotton gin's at.
Yep.
So like I said, it'll be the parade on Thursday. It'll be a citywide pep rally at the stadium. Or at the field, I guess, you know, once again, the interpretation. A citywide pep rally will be held at the stadium immediately following the parade. All students, parents, and community are invited to join us to a stomp contest, cheer, and music by our band, cheerleaders, and students. And, of course, the bonfire will be held immediately after the pep rally outside of town. Game time is at 7 p.m.
on Friday.
Crowning of the homecoming king and queen during pregame activities prior to the game. So whenever I was in high school, they used to crown. We didn't even have a homecoming king. We just had a queen. I don't remember homecoming king, but they used to crown him during halftime.
Yeah, that's the whole.
Apparently, they're not doing that anymore. They're doing it before the whole game starts.
So
I mean, a lot of stuff has changed. You know, a lot of stuff has changed. You know,
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. You know, halftime, everyone, you know, football players go to their.
And I remember we used to sit, like, not sit, but we kind of like, you know, the coaches would give us our regañada. And after that, they tell us what we did wrong and what we need to improve, or how, if we were winning, whatever. And then we'd stand by the door and find out if who won homecoming queen. You know what I mean? So, just prepare yourself, guys. Homecoming queen.
Who are they playing against this football team?
Torneo.
Oh, duh.
They're playing Torneo.
Sorry,
you know what's crazy? I think we played Torneo for homecoming like for the last 10 years. So, I mean, just as long as we don't play no state champions. Right. We got to win at least the homecoming game. So, any exes in town, anybody watching this? So, like I said, kickoff 7 p.m. And they're going to crown the homecoming queen and king before the game. So, in other news or local news, we got the annual Catholic Church Kermés happening this weekend. I always love that thing, man.
I love the Kermés. Gorditas.
Gorditas, yeah. Who can?
I'm all about the food.
Yeah, the food's super good. I love the Martitas Gorditas.
You know, and you know what I love about where the Kermés, where they're holding it at, is it's just right there from El Capitan, so I can just walk out and go
get a turkey leg and then come back.
And come back, yeah.
Then, you know, but the bad thing is, then if somebody sees you eating it there, they're gonna like, where did you get that? You know what I mean? So let me see.
Oh man. Are they gonna have any good raffles? Do you know?
They usually do have good raffles. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. Let's see. It is Friday the 20th from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. and then Saturday the 21st from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. So apparently on Friday they're extending an hour because I remember like all the other kermeses usually ended around midnight on Fridays. They got a bunch of bands coming in this weekend. They got the Resonators. They got a band called Los Mecánicos, Cavern City Boys, Mariachi Santa Cruz, Los Pecadores, which is a local band. They have a talent show. They have Quinto Soul Dancers. They have what else they got? The Starliners are coming in. So that's all happening. They got plenty of booths going on. They got gorditas, turkey legs, enchilada plates, pulled pork sandwiches, brisket sandwiches, sausage wraps, hamburgers, tacos, de carne asada, corn on the cob. They got burritos of brisket, chile verde, asao, snow cones, cakewalks, bingo, and games.
Oh, man.
So it doesn't cost anything to actually go into the kermesse. And I'm almost pretty sure they got beer sales going on there. So because they usually do, they're good about that. Friday they're gonna have Los Pecadores and Los Starliners, and then Saturday they got Machetes de Sierra Blanca, Mariachi Santa Cruz, the Resonators, Los Pecadores again on Saturday, Cavern City Boys, and then they'll finish off the night with Los Mecánicos. So I guess the more of the Tejano crowd and like kind of Chicano crowd will be on Friday, which is the Starliners.
Right on.
And then the Norteño group will be on Saturday. And I'm trying to see here. They do got raffles, okay?
I'm all about the food. That's all I care about.
But they got. I mean, the raffles are always good too.
Mm-hmm. I never win, but
they're selling the raffles at $3 a ticket, and you got 14 chances to win one of the following, which is a $300 gift certificate, a TV, a photo camera, a boy's bike, a girl's bike, a canopy swing, patio furniture, a Nintendo DSi, an outdoor grill, an iPod, a fire pit, and a Kindle, and a microwave. So, I mean, those are pretty good prizes. You know? And whoever sponsors, it looks like Budweiser sponsoring it, but Budweiser. So, y'all guys go out there, check it out. I know it always gets good. Gates open, like I said, at Friday the 20th at 5 p.m. And then Saturday, of course, that one's always the early one. It starts at 10 a.m. And it goes out through, the festivities go out through the day. So, y'all guys, go.
Maybe if it's a little slow, I can probably get out of work early and praying, please.
So, we got a topic this morning to talk about. What pisses us off?
Oh my God!
In our local community,
whatever. Like seriously, there's like so many things. All right, okay, all right. I work at a restaurant. All right. The many years that I've worked in a restaurant, especially at Applebee's, I would have someone come in and like, oh, do you have a gluten-free menu? And I'm all, excuse me. Like at first, I'm like, what the hell is that? Gluten free, like
I don't even know what it is to this day.
Yeah, I think it's anything that's containing flour or whatever, or
is that what it is,
or something like that. Hold on here. Yeah. Anyway, well, I can't have certain this, or I have an allergy. And I'm just, I'm like, okay, you're just making this more difficult for me.
But I mean, here's the deal. Is it like, could you almost say that this food is gluten free and they would never know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like I could serve you a plate of pancakes and say, guess what? These pancakes are gluten free.
Gluten free.
And then there you are just munching it down.
Because it's so fucking delicious.
And like it matters. You know what I mean?
Like no, well, I can't have anything with flour or stuff like that. And it just like it irritates me. It just irritates me. What was it? I think I had like this. This is at another restaurant where I worked at. I was a server, and she was probably like 50 years old. Something like that, like 50. And she's, well, I can't have anything with the gluten because I have an allergy. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, look, this gluten-free fad came out like a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. I go, don't, and if anyone in Van Horn wants to pull that gluten-free crap, you're a liar. Because you grew up with enchiladas and all that stuff. So you're a liar.
And arroz and frijoles.
Yeah, exactly.
Cooked in manteca.
So don't be pulling that crap, all right? Because
I think we know the stress level that's going on at Capitan now. So,
but you know what? It's all good though. Like seriously, like I've been having good compliments on my stuff. Like I had people ask for me to, to come meet me to see because they had the new chef in town.
Yeah.
So like it's cool. Like and I have not got one single plate returned this whole week.
That's
I've got a good compliments and they write the comment cards. So. Yeah.
That deserves an applause. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. So, if whatever pisses you off, give us a call, 915-588-9722. We're accepting call-ins, live call-in, guys. Please call if you're watching live. I know it's kind of tough to catch the show live. A lot more people watch it recorded than live because, if you're working and you can't be on the computer or if you're out doing whatever, you can't really watch it. But, 915-588-9722. Give us a call with what pisses you off. My topic, or the thing that pisses me off. Okay. Let me tell, and I know a lot of people will agree with me on this one, is the post office. Okay? The post office really irritates me sometimes.
Try buying a stamp.
I went in today, and whenever I order stuff, I keep, I check the tracking on it, So I ordered something, and one of them said was available for pickup, right? I go in there, and I get it, but another package left El Paso 2 days ago, okay? And I know it doesn't take 2 days to get from El Paso to Van Horn. Maybe 2 hours, but not, you know what I'm saying? But I go in there and I tell them, I'm expecting another package. They're like, well, you know what? We haven't even done anything with those. I go, it's probably, first of all, I tell them, it's probably on the packages that came in today. It would really do, I think it would help them and us if they just said, give me a second while I look in the packages and scan through them real quick. And if you find them, you find them. And if you don't, you don't. Then just say, you know what? It's kind of a heavy load, or there's a lot of packages I can't really see yours. Just come back later. I could understand that. But there is no effort to look for my package.
Yeah.
Now I have to wait till like 10. Well, it's already 10, but they close at 11 for lunch.
They take a whole hour.
But no, get this. Okay, I go in there at 8 o'clock, right? And that's what time the little office is supposed to be open. It's not open. They open like at 10 after.
Jeez.
And I'm like, and you hear them chatting in the back, having a good time. And I try to make my presence known. I cough. I kind of stomp around the place. So they're like, oh, there's somebody here. We need to open.
At this point, you start banging at the door. Be like, yo, open up.
Yeah. And so, anyways. So, and it happens for lunch, too. Sometimes I'll go at 12. And it's not. And you see a line of people. At 12 o'clock. They're like, everybody's looking at their watch, like, what time are they opening? And then they're like, yeah, in the background. And, so that's one thing that really, really, really ticks me off, dude. So, anyways, like I said, y'all guys, we're accepting live calls. 915-588-9722. Give us a call on what pisses you off or your homecoming story or whatever you got going on. So that's pretty much it for local news. What do we got going on in the world today?
Well, first of all, what pissed me off, I was reading online on abusive babysitters.
Oh, okay, yeah. You were telling me about that.
What's this? A dog alerts parents to abusive babysitter. I read this on Yahoo, and it turns out this family in Charleston, South Carolina, has a 7-month-old son, and they hired a 22-year-old babysitter. Background check, everything came out clean.
And how did they do a background check?
It really didn't specify.
Because I was watching a commercial today for this new website called care.com. And apparently you can pick your babysitter based on the hours. Like if you want a date night, you can even pay them right then and there on the website.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so okay. I guess people register with the website and they do background checks for you, make sure these people are legit and they're not like, cycles or whatever. So, that's a good service. I don't think we'd find anybody here in Van Horn, but, because I know how tough it is, believe me, to find a babysitter. Believe me. So.
The parents trusted this girl, but I guess apparently their dog didn't. It's the parents stated, we started to notice our dog was very defensive of our son when she'd come in the door. He was very aggressive towards her, and a few times we actually had to physically restrain our dog from going towards her. So that kind of made the parents suspicious. So they decided to put an iPhone under the couch to record what was happening. And the audio recording had captured sounds of the babysitter cussing and slapping the baby, which he cried.
What?
Yeah.
How old was the baby?
7 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so they arrested her, and she's now placed in the child abuse registry and won't be allowed to work with kids again.
Really?
But it is funny how dogs are very perceptive about that.
You know what's crazy is that, like, I've even heard that dogs can, like, smell cancer.
Really?
Like, yeah, like, I mean, because they have, they have that strong sense of smell. Like, I've seen to where, this one lady was sick and she didn't know why, and the dog kind of, like, alerted her. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
He was acting funny around her, like, normal than he normally would. So she went to go get, went to the doctor and stuff, and she found out she had cancer. And they're saying dogs could smell, like, the cancer inside of us, which is crazy. You know what I mean? I think that's crazy that they have such a heightened, sense of smell that they can do that. So I'm telling you, yeah, that's bad. 7 months old. I mean, that little baby wouldn't even understand what she was saying.
Exactly, very defenseless. That's messed up in so many levels. I know. All I know is wherever she's at, I hope she gets the shit beat out of her one of these days. You don't do that to kids. You do not do that.
Are you gonna ever have kids, Chris?
Yeah, that's a touchy subject.
That's a touchy subject.
All right, okay. So we were talking about the other day, and they're like, oh, because. I'm like, I really don't like kids. I go, I like kids. I like well-behaved kids. You
can't. That's like saying, like,
I don't know.
It's like, okay, let's put it in perspective. It's like saying, I like my steak, but I only like it this way, and it's to come out every time this way from every restaurant in the world. Does that happen?
Oh, not really.
Okay.
That's why I get it medium. So I was like, hopefully. That's why I order it. I order it. Like if I get it medium, I'll go ahead and be like, I want it medium rare. So I go 1 temp.
But you don't know how the cook cooks though.
Yeah, well that's why I ordered it one ahead, like, so I know, like, and that way, we've done that several times.
Now, what if they overcook it? If they're known to overcook, but you don't know that.
Oh shit, I would send that shit back. That's right. We were talking about, they're like, oh, I have kids. I was like, yeah, I'll probably have a little Asian baby. I go, because they're really good at making clothes and stuff.
They're really good. See, and then you're talking about somebody. You're planning to put this kid to work.
To work.
Yeah.
He's gonna learn a trade. It's like I said. I was like, I'll have this baby. I'll have a little shop set up in my yard. I'll be like, hey, I saw these shoes that I want on TV. Make them.
That's funny. So, in other news.
So don't leave your children with me.
Don't. He's not going to be on care.com, by the way. The Cowboys lost this weekend.
They did.
Yeah, they lost. I know you don't pay much attention to it.
I haven't paid much attention to TV at all. That's why I'm little.
And they just lost 16-17, man. So
this was yesterday's game?
Yeah, this was yesterday's game.
Yeah.
Now, the Cowboys are now 1-1. They lost to the Chiefs, which are now 2-0. So that's really a bad deal right there. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Yeah. What are you going to do? The Cowboys fans, apparently this is supposed to be the year. Maybe, maybe this will be their only loss of the season. So let's hope that happens. Speaking of losses, Saul Canelo Alvarez fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. this weekend and lost by majority decision. So that means one judge actually scored the fight a tie.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was. You had a lot of upset.
How many rounds did it go?
Boxing's 12 rounds.
12 rounds?
Boxing's 12 rounds, but yeah, and they went the full 12 rounds. So whenever it's by decision, it's because you went the full 12 rounds, and they scored. This is how they scored, okay? So either you win the round or you don't win the round, right? But if you win the round, you get 10 points. If you don't win the round, you get 9 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, unless you do, like, a low blow and they take away points. But, so you're looking at, like, if they're boxing, if somebody wins, they get 10. So if you get 10 rounds, you know what I mean? 10, 12 rounds, that's 120. You understand me? So, and that's how they score the cards. But it was, I think a lot of Hispanics were very upset this weekend. I know I was one of them. Speaking of Hispanics, it's Mexican Independence Day today.
Right on.
So yeah,
So
that kind of makes it just that much worse.
It's a good night to go out and get drunk, guys.
And Capitan has specials, by the way.
Yes, we do.
But I think Floyd Mayweather was just good at running away. I think so. I know you don't watch too much boxing, man, but I think.
I miss my television this whole week. I miss it. All my shows that I recorded on DVR. Oh my God, is it bad that I'm looking for recipes right now to come up with a special right now? That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
We're gonna give a call. Let's give a call to our commentator on last time, Mr. Carlos Frias. See if he answers. He might be busy. I don't think he's gonna answer this time. Maybe he's pretty busy. I just wanted some comments, because he gave us comments on the boxing and stuff like that. And I wanted to see what his opinion was. He's probably busy, guys. So Carlos, if you're watching, we're calling you. And if you're watching the recorded version, which is later on, I don't think he's gonna answer. He's probably busy, guys. So, but anyways, your
call has been forwarded to an
yeah. So. That's a very unfortunate, you know what I mean? That's very unfortunate, man. Anyways, so what else we got going on? So they put out the Forbes 400, which is the richest people in America list. Think about that. And surprise, surprise, who's number one? Mr. Bill Gates for the 20th year. Is it 20th year in a row? Let me see. For the 20th year in a row, he has reclaimed the title of the world's most richest person from Mexico's Carlos Slim, who had a net worth of $72 billion.
He should be in the Guinness World, Book of Records.
I'm pretty sure he is, dude.
He is.
I'm almost pretty.
Yeah.
Bill Gates is worth $72 billion. He's 57, and he resides in Medina, Washington. And how was it made? He's a self-made billionaire. Number 2, Warren Buffett with $58.5 billion. The guy's 83. Larry Ellison out of Oracle, $41 billion, and he is 69, self-made as well. Oh, we got a call.
We got a call. Shh.
What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on, David? What's up, Chris?
What's going on, man?
What are you doing?
Just calling in, see what you guys are up to, man.
Dude, give us some feedback on the Canelo fight, man.
The Canelo fight, man. Well, I missed it, of course, because I was in Odessa at Ratliff Stadium watching.
Oh, you were watching
the Eagles and my boys' place, so I didn't get to watch, but I was getting round by round.
You were kind of updating on your phone.
Yeah. But nah, man, I heard that. Yeah, he did run around quite a bit, but he's a good boxer, man. I mean, you can't take nothing away from Mayweather, man. I mean, he did do a lot of running around, but
I guess
he did get in there. I mean, Canelo didn't get I was pulling for Canelo 100%, but Canelo didn't get that chichon under his eye for
Yeah, for no reason. You're right. You're right.
He got busted up pretty good, but
and you know what,
he did run a lot. But hey, that's the way boxing is.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about that, man. Oh well. Well, how was the game out there in Ratliff?
Dude, the game was good, man. The boys did good. They fought hard throughout the whole game, man. I mean, it's just the teams out there, man.
They're just that's what I'm telling you. Those teams are tough.
Like they're fed with corn or something, man. Because they're big boys, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, anything in the Permian Basin is like that's the reason Texas football's on the map.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, no doubt. But I think their smallest lineman, the C grades, was like, oh my gosh, like 5'10", 220.
That's pretty big.
So they had the biggest one was like 6'3", 250, 260.
That's
and
big.
our linemen are averaging 180, but 200 pounds.
That's man. I mean, we just we don't compare to the size, And I when I was in high school, it was the same thing, dude. They're just faster, bigger, stronger, man. I don't know.
Yeah, Yeah, and today, of course, is the 16 of September, and I want to do a quick shout out to my son, Alex, my middle boy. He turns 15 today, so it's his birthday today, man.
15. So he was born on Mexican Independence Day.
Yeah, Mexican Independence
And
Day, man.
That's
named after Alejandro Fernandez.
That's when that Mexican was freed from the womb.
Don't go with history with me, bro. I'm not good with that one, man.
Well, no, that's what your son, being of course he's Mexican. He was.
Yeah.
That's his Independence Day because he was freed from his mother's womb.
Well, hey, yeah, there you go. You go. I thought you were asking me free from who, and I was like, man, don't go with history here, man.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I got you.
So, but yeah. So, yeah, you got anything else to comment on?
Yeah, just comment on the homecoming festivities, man. Of course, we're going to have a lot of exes. Hopefully, we'll get a lot of support at the football game.
And I guess it's a good time to have the kermés because that'll be extra people in town.
The kermés, exactly, man. We're going to be working the Knights of Columbus, man. I'm part of Knights of Columbus. The man just got initiated last week, and we're going to be the ones in charge of the beer booth, man. So we'll be there, man.
Awesome.
But yeah, as many people as we can get to the football stadium on Friday night, the better, man. That'd be great.
Yeah, because by the time the game finishes and everybody will make their way over to the kermés afterwards. Yeah. So that's gonna be a busy day. That would be
awesome, brother.
Okay. Well, appreciate you calling in, Beto.
You got it, David. Chris, y'all take care, man. Appreciate what you guys are doing. It's awesome, man.
Right on. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, you bet. No problem. Anytime. See y'all on Thursday again.
All right, man. We'll see you.
Okay. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Beto Diaz, ladies and gentlemen. Calling in from, he told me he was going to call in. He just didn't tell me when, but he's out there in Blue Origin.
Blue Origin?
They have 4G service out there, by the way.
That's like in the middle of nowhere.
But when you're Jeff Bezos and you own Amazon.com, you can call AT&T and say, I need a 4G tower out here for my employees.
ASAP.
That's nuts. That's nuts, by the way. What do you think about that?
My gosh.
So,
and I still can't get 4G with Sprint.
You know what I'm tripped out on? Is I drive out here towards Plateau and I have an iPad mini that's got Verizon service on it. And I have LTE out there by Plateau. So how? And I don't have LTE service here. That just boggles my mind, dude. No one lives out there, you know, and they got LTE service.
Wow.
So go figure. Where was I at? We were talking about the richest people. And of course, if you guys don't know anybody whose the last name is Walton.
Sam Walton,
which is the Walmart. Yes. So number 6, Christy Walton and family at $35.4 billion. Jim Walton was number 7 at $33.8 billion. Alice Walton, number 7 was Jim Walton. Number 8 is Alice Walton at $33.5 billion. And number 9 was S. Robinson Walton at $33.3. So as you can see, these guys take up like 1, 2, 3, 4 spots of the top 10.
And they still can't afford to pay their employees well. You know, Walmart is known for their low prices, but man, I mean, these people work hard. And then what also makes me mad there is I go to Walmart and why is there only 3 cashiers?
That's true, huh?
And they have
you know what? That's so true because they have like a bunch of registers.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you only see like a certain amount of them open.
You know, and then you got your self-checkout.
What's the point of having that? If you're just going to have 6 people working registers that day, just put 6 registers.
Yeah.
Why would you even have like 20 registers if you don't plan to open them all?
Yeah.
I guess maybe they do that for the holidays. You think so? Black Fridays and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I do see a lot of register opens but I mean, that doesn't make sense. It's like, you know, I mean,
yeah. Anyway,
the lines are big no matter what that day.
Exactly.
You know, so it doesn't make a difference if you have 20 hours or not. I mean, I understand if you only have 6, it'd be more havoc because everybody be in line. But you know, I think that's the reason they do that. Man, today's just a Monday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So,
my gosh.
What else we got going on, dude? The Miss America deal.
They crowned a new one.
They crowned. Apparently, she is American Indian this year, which is the first time that's ever happened.
All right, red dot or feather?
Red Dot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No offense.
Sorry.
No offense.
But that's the only way I can think of. Because, well, I lived in Tucson, so you have, the reservations and and that stuff. So, and like here, we have, the.
That's weird because there's no classification of it. Like, I can't say American. You know how an Indian would be like a Native American, right? Like an Indian, and then but an Indian that comes from India isn't really, I guess. I mean, there's no other terminology for it. But just
that's why I have to specify red dot or feather. That means
red dot or feather. So.
Oh man. What goes on in my little head?
Yeah, I know you're a big movie buff. They're if you guys haven't heard, they're remaking Robocop.
2000. That should come out next year.
2014.
2014.
Why would they advertise a movie and get everybody all hyped up? I hate that, dude.
They've already got the trailer. They already got the movie.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Now he's in all black.
Yeah, they've updated. He looked like his how it's all. Well, if you've seen the movie poster, he's got
the red thing going across.
He looks like Kit from
Knight Rider.
From Knight Rider.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever it does, whatever they do to make it more modern, I guess. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Well, now
cool.
With CGI and all that stuff, that good stuff. What?
The computer graphics.
What they couldn't do back then, they can redo it now, and I just hope it does really well. Really well.
Yeah, I think it will. Most of the time, when you do remakes like that, it comes out well. The exception was some movies, but I really trip out that they do movies like, okay, Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man, and then he went through 1 through 3, right?
Yeah.
And then they redo the Amazing Spider-Man with another actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And basically now the first criminal was the Lizard.
Yep.
As opposed to the first criminal was the Green Goblin. And it's more like a little more modern, a little more darker, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. But I don't think there was no need to remake Spider-Man. It just came out like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah, there was no need at all.
Yeah.
When I saw the Amazing Spider-Man, I was like, why are they redoing it again? Like, and then instead of Mary Jane, they had Emma Stone's character.
Emma Stone,
yeah.
Whatever her name was, but apparently that's what the comic book goes by. From what I understood, that was the first original girlfriend, which, I mean, most people, I think if you're into pop culture, most people remember Mary Jane because I can remember Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, I remember watching the cartoon, the Amazing Spider-Man, the cartoon series on, and that was like the main,
but that's what I'm saying is that I remember Mary Jane and I don't even remember this other girl. Yeah. So apparently she wasn't a big impact on the story.
Mm-mm.
So, and then, they got plenty of superheroes to choose from. There's plenty of superheroes that haven't been made into a movie yet.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Well, I remember even the TV show they had an actress they wanted to do the reboot of Wonder Woman.
I'm surprised they haven't even done a Wonder Woman yet.
I think the one thing is that the producers and stuff like that are afraid that a female cannot carry the lead role.
Well, that's kind of sexist
in a superhero movie.
I think they can. Look at what's her name? The Marvel's Avengers, man.
Oh, the Black Widow?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. She did great.
She did good. I mean, she did a lot of training to do all the stunts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, but she did good. So I don't know. I just think I would like to see a lot of different characters and a lot of follow-ups to some movies. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, Iron Man 3, I didn't think, I saw it and I don't think they needed to make it, dude. It's just now they're just putting in characters to kind of fight this guy, and I really trip up because the prior villains were way stronger than the villains in Part 3, and for some reason the villains in Part 3 seem to hurt him more than the other villains.
Exactly.
So, apparently today's Monday. We're bitchy today.
Oh. So watch out, people.
Watch out, guys. Oh, Monday.
Man.
What else we got going on? That's pretty much it for today, huh? Just as kind of a short Monday today. you guys can watch us on, in case y'all need to know, on ustream.tv. If you sign up for the service, you can follow us. It'll give you alerts as to when we're going to go live and stuff like that. Also, we're on youtube.com. Just search What's Up Van Horn and subscribe to the channel. All our episodes are posted on there. We also have a Facebook page. So if you like our Facebook page, it'll in case y'all aren't subscribed to Ustream or YouTube, we put the videos on Facebook so you can follow the link and watch the recordings later. And if you need to get a hold of us, my number is 915-588-9722. And Chris, what's yours?
520-977-1796.
Text or call us with any topics y'all want to talk about, because after all, this is for y'all. Our email is whatsupvanhorn@gmail.com. We're always looking forward to y'all's emails and comments, constructive criticism, whatever it may be.
It works.
So, I just got a text from Mr. Beto. He put, "Hey bro, I forgot to mention that my son Luis scored one of the TDs against Seagrave, 55-yard run. Don't know if you can mention that or not. Thanks." So apparently I just did.
You've been mentioned.
You've been mentioned better. So, but yeah, that's what it's for, man. You guys, we're still looking for sponsors. You guys, just give us a call and we'll give you prices on ad time, and we'll go. You know, honestly, we're not trying to make money. We're just trying to look to pay the bills, guys. That's it, man. We really like doing this, and we want to keep it going. So, and we want to do it for y'all. So, that being said, I guess we can recap today. What do we got going on today, dude? We have homecoming, like homecoming I said. Homecoming week, you guys. And all you exes watching, in case you don't live here in Van Horn, you know. So, parade is Thursday, you know. Citywide pep rally. After that, it's going to be the bonfire.
Bring out the marshmallows.
Bring out the marshmallows. Also, the game starts at 7 p.m. And the crowning will be, you know, before.
Don't forget the Kermes.
The Kermes,
this weekend.
The Kermes is happening too. You guys go out there. Of course, if y'all ain't doing nothing after the game, y'all go check it out. And, you know, they're going to have a pretty good bands out there. Good food, good times. The Kermes is always fun. So after the game, y'all guys go check it out. Stick around for Saturday. And enjoy yourselves on Saturday with some good music, good food, and all that stuff. So we'll leave y'all. And we will see you Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Anything to say?
I'm sorry.
He's just zoned out, dude. I'm telling you, it's Monday. So, well, I guess we'll see you when we see you guys.
You guys have a good one.
You too.